facts from the lesson. Live in the hills, but it still get spread. Started with a live, but it still reinvested. Fear how I feel, then you feel it's a blessing. I just want the lesson, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but the sound like progression. Farmer never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful day, okay? I'm even making the video so you have a good weekend, and so you know, man, too. I appreciate all the comments that you guys sent. I'm actually having a wonderful day. It's nice outside. There's a lot of things to do, and I would rather go and do that, even make a video for you guys, than like fight about politics or anything like that. And it's funny because everything is all about the dollar. So I am going to talk about stocks here, and we need to talk about what happened today. I kind of had an idea. The expiration probably by the middle of the day was going to chill out. So I was like, all right, even then, you know, with how it's going, I'm just saying we ended this stream early, and really, I mean, it's like people like always being divisive. It's just like, this is what divisiveness looks like. You know what I'm saying? So let's be peaceful when we come back on Tuesday. I really appreciate all the peacefulness we've gotten throughout the week. Maybe I'll need to try talking without my hands, but let's talk about today. So big expiration, and honestly, nothing has happened. Right now, market is still open, so we're going to wait a little bit to see what happened, but there was something weird in the morning today. You had an options glitch. Some of you may have noticed it, and this was widespread. It wasn't just you. The options all across the nation kind of went out. For the first like hour of the day, the bid and asks were just not correct. And then when they came back, the options were like 50% lower. I even got clapped on one of my end phases. It was pretty wild to see, but that's kind of what I think slowed down today. I really thought it would have got bigger, that 360 level held, but now we got to talk about the dollar and oil. So this is what I want to leave you with the weekend. Again, we saw it today. I wanted to see how things close, but already it is standing out. But the dollar is very important, and right now it is all about the dollar. I'm telling you, coming into next week, whatever that dollar does, it will be key. And why is this important? One, a lot of people say, Josh, is now the time to buy gold? Should we be buying gold? How come you're not talking about gold? Well, it's because of the dollar. If the dollar keeps going up, if anything, it was 10-minute rigged. I had to call it out a little bit there. But if anything, the dollar or gold is most sensitive to the dollar. So what I'm trying to say with all this is right now with rates, with gold, even commodities now, and then oil, the dollar strengthening because it came back up today, especially after the volatility. Yesterday was one of the biggest down days on the dollar since March 2020. But now with it kind of coming up here, the real key with all of this is that it is going to start crushing a lot of things. So now let's talk about oil. You probably noticed oil has been dropping the last couple of days here. And this is actually very key because there's a bunch of new reasons. So if you remember my oil video, we were just talking about this. I think this is the first dip that's coming about, but the difference with this big $10 candle here on oil is that it has a new reasoning. So watch how this develops over the weekend. It will be key, but pretty much every single big drop in oil now, there has been a reason. It was either we were releasing half of our barrels, or it was China demand, or Iran nuclear deal to bring back supply, even Venezuela. Remember, all of these things, they've brought oil down a decent margin, but it never stuck. But now this time around, we are dropping. And the reason on oil today that people are saying, again, there's a lot of answers to this, and this is why I'm going to tie it in, but people are saying that people are worried about recession. The consumer's worried. They're actually seeing, worries about demand declining, and that is the problem here today. So there's that. Another thing to add on to is that oil has been dropping because this week there has been a barrage of different types of news in regards to capping oil prices, the legislation, all of that stuff. So that is also playing into it. And then in general now, people are saying commodities go down, commodities go up. It's kind of changing the value of things, or if anything, stocks went down so cheap, commodities were up. Maybe some people want to take profits and then roll it over into there, or there's pretty much demand destruction as well too. But point is, there's a bunch of these reasons, and oil is actually dropping. Again, if any of those reasons are confusing, watch them and see. But what I'm trying to tell you is that all of this is happening while the dollar is hitting a new high. So that's the whole point. The dollar may be destroying or impacting a lot more than we're seeing right now. And coming into next week now, we're getting the expiration out the way. We're still at low levels. People feel a little bit better and people are covering, but now I think the fate of next week, it is going to rely on the dollar. So that's your little mini watch list. I had to give it to you at close. Maybe we'll go on our Twitch and hang out a little bit. I mean, we'll see how it is, but enjoy your day. Especially, man, if it's not going to be peaceful, or if you're going to be on the internet, not be peaceful about it, enjoy what it is, or if you're going to take everything too seriously, it's nice outside. We can hit the gym, anything, baby. But I love you guys. Thank you for reaching out as well. I love every single one of you. I'm excited. It was already a good week as well, too. So let's get it. Let's keep going. It's going to be exciting, and we got to finish the rest of the year, baby. But get ready. It's almost July, and there's not that much economic data next week. But the week after that, yes, it'll get crazy, and Monday is closed, okay? But I love you. Have a wonderful evening. Peace out, and good weekend. Good night. All right, goodbye. I love you. Drink water. You drink water. We have an end of the day. It's all love, baby, and we still in the game, you know? That's why. It looks nicer when we come together. Okay, I'm going to just keep ranting. I love you. Good night. Bye. Good. It's not even night. It's not even close. Okay.